believe how simple this is.
It's got to be because you put me here. So
Look closely at the little trim. It looks like perhaps maybe I added a little lace trim to it.
it's so delicate.
It's so delicate. It's so pretty, but there's no lace trim there, guys. It is all done on the sewing machine. So very simple. In fact, if you want to look at the opposite sleeve, you can see how it started out and where it is now.
That really shows how different, what a huge difference it makes.
Yeah, and it's such a tiny little stitch,
Yeah.
and you're going, wait a minute, how did we get these little scallops, right?
I thought it was elastic, or
I know.
It looks
Thought
like
it was
kind of
elastic or
gathered a little
something?
bit, or
Yeah.
it's just kind of
Oh
it's
my
really
goodness.
cute.
Are you guys ready for this?
I'm excited.
This is called the shell tuck stitch. Every single one of you, I bet every single one of you have this on your machine, but didn't realize what it was
No.
for.
I didn't.
A lot of people think it's a blank. It looks like a blanket stitch,
Like
but
for
it's
left-handed
backwards.
people.
Yeah, for left-handed people. That's right. So typically, we know a blanket stitch is going like this, right? With a shell tuck stitch, what's happening is you always want to make sure that needle is coming off of the fold. Okay, so
Off the edge of the
the
sleeve.
edge of the sleeve.
the-
Yeah. So if we take a look at this sleeve again, when we put it under the machine, Fern, what I
I'm
want
paying
you
close
to
attention.
do is that it's going to do a couple stitches on the fabric, and then it's going to go off of the fabric. All right, but it's going to do like 2 or 3 little stitches, just like that. Boom, 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 boom. And then off the needle goes right into this position. What happens is it pulls up when we have the tension high on our machine. So then it comes back, and then it goes doo, 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 and then it comes off.
So off of the material.
Off of the material.
Okay.
And it's actually, I probably have it too far off. It's actually more like just right off. Okay. And then we come back up and boop, boop, boop. And then we go down, and the needle falls onto the right of that sleeve. Does that make sense? All right. So this is how the shell tuck is done.
Does the machine go boop, boop, boop?
Yes, if you go boop, boop, boop,
Hey,
then it will
all
be
of
magical.
Chris's machines.
I know. I love it.
All right. So now let's take a look at what it looks like on your machine. We're going to go right up here to our screen. And LeeAnn, why don't you go ahead and on this machine, it is Q13.
Okay.
Let's point to it, but let's show them again. Make sure everyone can see
right here.
what that is.
The
It's Q13. Do you see how it's got, it has the bites off to the right,
Yeah.
and then the
Has the little dots. Yeah.
The nice thing is, it is the correct stitch because look what we have up here.
Oh.
It says shell tuck edge.
Yeah.
Okay.
I never even saw it.
There you
I'm sure
go.
I've clicked on that
We
before.
don't ever read our machines. We just look at the pictures.
Right. So that's the first thing. You got to find this shell tuck edge stitch. Here's the other key to making sure you have the correct tension. Okay, you've got to increase the tension on this. I want you to bump it all the way up to a 9. Okay, the 9 is the highest tension we can go. Okay. That's it.
I
So
have
Q13.
never messed with my tension. I was always told
Really?
you
They
should.
tell us
So,
not
yeah.
to. Yes.
Well, I'm
Not
here
for
to
this.
tell you
Do it.
that
Wow.
you
We're living on the
can
edge
do
today.
it. Yes. So pretty soon we're going to make this sleeve look like this sleeve. So
Okay.
let's go ahead and
Can I
take
start from the
machine.
back just in case I mess up?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, the back
All
of the
right.
shirt.
The back of the shirt, yeah.
It doesn't matter whether you're going from the front side or the back side. And the other key is that you want to use, to have it look the best, you want to use the same color thread as the t-shirt. So
trying to get
in
my
this
foot
example,
here.
Good.
we're using
White
white thread
and white.
on a white t-shirt.
Okay.
Yeah.
White bobbin.
White bobbin.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you put the nail right on the edge. Right?
Yes.
Can you believe it?
Thank you.
So excited. Like, oh,
Not that
no.
I doubted you, but it worked.
So this was just a little t-shirt that now has just this little dainty scalloped edge, just right along it. Again, if I wanted to do it along the neckline, I could. If I wanted to do it along the hemline at the bottom, I could. I mean, this is on a child's t-shirt, but women,
That would be really cute on women's, yeah,
it would
for sure.
be cute. In fact,
Because you know we ain't tucking our shirt fits. So.
that's right. Let's take a look at the sweatshirt that I did. I did that very same scalloped edge. It has a little bit of a wave to it, and I love it because it just makes it a little bit more feminine. And you're going to see, again, if you use the same color thread, you don't even notice that there's anything different. And it looks like you added a little trim, but you didn't. Take a look at your sewing machine at home. Find the shell tuck edge. Make your tension as high as you can and give it a try. Why not? It's too fun not to try to
I'm
see.
excited to do this.